It was just me, my older brother and my sister. My brother Lazarus. He was my everything. He'd given up the life he dreamed of for himself, just to look after Martha and I when our parents died. And Martha and I had given up all hope of our own homes, hopes and futures, just to look after our brother and each other. We were only young when it happened. Lazarus, he was only 16, but we were a united front, a close-knit group that worked together. And Lazarus, he was my world. I'd met Jesus before, and I'd seen the change he could make in someone's life. The first time he came, Martha, she rebuked me for not helping her in the kitchen and serving, but instead sitting and listening to Jesus talk to his followers. When Martha asked for Jesus to back her up, he said that I'd chosen the better part, and he wouldn't take it away from me. I could see the cogs in Martha's mind working as she took in what Jesus had said. And that's when I first saw what Jesus could do. With just a few words of life from Jesus, Martha's frosty heart softened as she came and sat here next to me, listening and learning from the Master. Second time though, I saw what Jesus could do. It was when I saw my entire world crash around me. Lazarus, the one person who'd been my rock and my cornerstone throughout my entire lifetime, he fell sick and suddenly died. He was still so young. He was only in his 20s. There was so much life ahead of him. Those great blue eyes that just snapped with life and energy. They no longer smiled or teased me with laughter. 4 days passed, and I was just as dead as Lazarus, this time though on the inside. When Jesus came, it was Martha who ran to him, not me. I hid. I held back, overcoming grief. Then Jesus did something. He called for me. Martha came and she told me herself, he was calling for me. Me, who ignored him when I needed him most. As soon as I heard he wanted me, though, I went to him, and I blamed him. I blamed him for the death of my brother. And do you know what he did? He wept. Not just cried. He wept. But then he dried his tears, and he told the men who'd come with us to roll the stone away from the tomb where my brother was laid. Lazarus, come forth, Jesus called. And in a matter of moments, my brother walked out of that tomb alive. My name is Mary of Bethany, and my life was shadowed and swallowed up in grief until Jesus came and he called me into life. Please, let him breathe life into the dead places in you.